Hey everybody, this is Horrific, and this is more Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Where we left off, we just saved Hans Capon from the gallows, and the local lord had just arrived back to town, seemingly injured. So let's carry on and see where this episode takes us.
You may enter. His lordship is expecting you.
So, you're messengers from Ratai, huh? I was wondering when someone would turn up. All right, then. Let's hear it.
My respects, Sir Otto. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, and this is Henry of Skalitz, my escort.
Welcome to Trotsky, gentlemen. I'd greet you standing up as befits, but I'm glad I can even sit at the moment.
I heard you were ambushed by outlaws.
You heard right. Those bastards did a job on me. And I got out luckier than most. Almost all the others were killed, including my page and my surgeon. So there is no one here to heal me, and I will have to inform poor Albert's father that his son died in my service.
I hope your health will soon be restored, sir.
We shall see. But now, you tell me what happened here in Herrgottsnamen. Why did my chamberlain try to hang you, Lord Capon?
In truth, the welcome we got from your Master Chamberlain was somewhat... how shall I put it?
There's nothing else Chamberlain could have done, or the Chamberlain's a fool.
Sir, we came to your castle in a state of desperation. Your Chamberlain had the guards empty excrement on my lord's head and beat him without hearing us out. You were still at the castle then, and if he'd let us see you, maybe you wouldn't have left and wouldn't have been ambushed. And if that wasn't enough, when he had Sir Hans arrested, he refused to believe who he was, even though not only I told him, but your Captain Thomas too.
I must say you have courage, youngster. But I expect I would also be in such a foul mood if the same had happened to me.
Sir!
Best be quiet, Ulrich. We will talk about that another time. And I apologize to you for that unpleasantness. At least it ended better than it might have. Anyway, let us leave this misunderstanding aside and get to the point. As far as I'm aware, Ratai showed no interest in negotiations before, either with me or with the League of Lords.
True. Our houses have thus far stood on opposite sides.
I should say so. Attacking Brno and Jihlava together with that renegade Sokol of Lemberg hardly inspired our sympathy.
We all have our share of guilt.
But we can all point the finger. Your League of Lords, on the other hand, abducted the king. Although I don't doubt your reasons, just as Sir Hanush did.
We certainly had. The main one being that your Wenzel is an irresponsible drunkard and idler who is hurting the Empire by his inactivity. But let us leave that aside. Tell me, what does Sir Hanush have on his mind? I am all ears.
Unfortunately, during the ambush, we lost the letter we were carrying, so you'll have to make do with my word of mouth.
All right. Go ahead and speak.
In brief, Sir Hanush Sir Radzig and other lords take the view that the situation has got out of control. And that's of no benefit to anyone in Bohemia, neither Wenceslas's supporters or the League of Lords. King Sigismund's actions will not lead to instilling greater order than under King Wenceslas. Quite the contrary.
Let us say that maybe. What arises from it?
Sir Hanush and the other lords on our side are interested in knowing what the stance of the League of Lords is at this moment, and whether they haven't perhaps reevaluated some things.
In other words, whether I might betray Sigismund.
Betray is a strong word.
Betray is a strong word. We came to you, Sir Otto, because you're the leading voice of the League of Lords. I expect there are also lords among your ranks who are considering how to find a way out of this sticky situation. And for the Kingdom of Bohemia, it would certainly be better if our paths were to join, rather than parting.
Your companion speaks like a diplomat, Sir Hans. However, the question is whether it's possible to join fire with water and end up with anything but nasty smoke. Nonetheless, Sir Hanush and Sir Radzig are right. There is disorder and anarchy in the land. Bandits riding roughshod all over. As we all know, to our cost.
We've had plenty of experience of that at home too, sir. Only a short time ago we had to deal with a similar band.
Then you will surely understand that before I begin debating who would be the better king, I must sweep my own doorstep. Only I'm damned if I know how to do that, since those bastards have wiped out half of my garrison, including my captain.
If I may be so bold, sir, you're not the only one. We also have a score to settle with them, so Henry and I will gladly help you.
Is that so? Now that is what I call the words of a knight, Sir Hans.
Right now, we've got a common enemy, so we have common interests, too.
So then, sir, may we be of assistance to you?
Indeed you may. Perhaps in the end we may really find some common ground. I need to muster sufficient reserves to deal with those outlaws once and for all. I'm summoning my vassals here to Trotsky. And since I don't have many men left to send as messengers, I will gladly accept your help.
Just say the word, sir. Where should we go?
You'll go to Nebakov, a small castle, or rather a fortress among the cliffs. The yeoman there, Jaromir Nebak, is an old hardhat and may not be very willing to fulfill his obligations. It would be useful if an eloquent noble like yourself visited him to explain him clearly why I need his whole garrison.
We'll take care of it. I don't think
We'll take care of it, sir.
Yeah.
Count on us.
All right. We'll head out as soon as possible. Let's not delay our diplomatic mission unnecessarily.
Very well. I think that is all for now. The Chamberlain will show you where you can put your heads down, and he will supply you with horses. And once we have resolved this little digression, we shall talk about your own mission.
Thank you, sir.
May I ask something, Sir Otto?
Oh. Ask away, young man.
When you were ambushed, did you see those bandits? Would you recognize any of them?
Henry, don't start with that again.
Why do you ask?
The thing is, when we were ambushed, I believe I saw among them one of the men we ran up against at home.
Oh. What did he look like? Do you know his name?
He's called Istvan Toth, a Hungarian noble. He wears black armor. A stocky fella, around 40.
I've already told you that's nonsense. How would he be here? You only saw him from a distance, from behind. You're imagining it.
And why does this Toth interest you, young man?
He was the leader of a band that made trouble for us in Sasau. And he has something that belongs to me.
Interesting. Interesting. But I must disappoint you. I saw no one of that description.
Thank you, sir. And sorry. I had to ask.
I understand. And now I shall entrust you to the care of Uri here. And I shall look forward to the good tidings you bring me from Nebakov. Go with God, gentlemen.
Thank you for everything, sir. The Lord be with you.
There will be time enough yet for social niceties. Now there are more practical matters to deal with. Sir Otto has generously agreed to accommodate Lord Capon in one of his chambers. And you, Henry, shall also be accommodated, as befits your station. There, your, equipment shall also be returned to you, and you'll find your horse in the stable. Nevertheless, his lordship takes the view that, as a noble's escort, you should have a befitting mount, and therefore he has kindly decided that you may take one of our horses, if you so wish. Gentlemen, follow me.
Back in the saddle.
So, Sir Hans, allow me to...
Hold on, Sir Ulrich. If you think everything is settled between us, and we're gonna act like nothing happened, then you're mistaken.
Sir?
You were going to have me executed a short while ago. I expect a proper apology.
Then please accept my apology once more, sir. But given the circumstances...
Given the circumstance? What circumstances?
Sir, poaching is a capital offense.
And are you the king? That you can hand down death sentences? No, you are not. What's more, you had plenty of reasons to realize it wasn't a good idea.
Sir, I could not have realized that.
You couldn't have realized! Yes, you could, but then you wouldn't have been able to play the Lord and stage private executions.
Sir, once more I apologize. And now, please allow me to show you to your quarters.
I wouldn't dream of inconveniencing you. I'll find my quarters by myself. Henry, once you're done with that annoying fool, get your horse and we'll meet at the gate.
Well, it seems Lord Capon will not be requiring my services anymore today.
I mean, I can't blame him, to be honest.
Don't be surprised. My lord doesn't take kindly to those who insist on putting a rope round his neck.
I understand. I expect no one does. In any case, we'd have it a lot easier, your lord and I, if his behavior weren't so redolent of a bandit. Nevertheless, welcome to Trotsky, the finest and biggest castle you shall ever see. Rumor has it that the castle was built on the jaws of hell, and that we're sometimes plagued by demons here. But don't believe a word of it. It's just idle talk to excuse the servants' laziness and incompetence. It's demanding enough keeping everything here running smoothly without any of that. It requires a man of exceptional qualities and talents. By the way, this place is a maze for strangers. It's very easy to get lost.
This guy's voice is really, really familiar to me. I can't place it.
The jail cells are down there. But I believe you are already fairly well acquainted with that part of the castle, aren't you?
Unless you're planning to accommodate me in the dungeons, I'm not interested.
Be at ease, we're almost there.
Yeah, if you know who is the voice actor, like off the top of your head, what he's been in, just pop it down in the comments below. It's bothering me. I mean, I could just Google it, but I'm not going to.
Here it is. You'll find a bed inside, opposite the door, and a chest where we put your belongings. You'll find some new clothing there, a little gift from our gracious lord, to ensure you're not mistaken for a beggar again. Once you're settled in and properly dressed, stop by the stables. They're beyond the gate, down the path. Ask for Kabat. He was supposed to prepare a horse and tack for you. Or tell him you'll keep your own if you insist. Then he'll give you proper tack at least, so you don't disgrace us.
Alright,
Thanks.
thanks.
I'm grateful.
As you should be. So, you and I are finished, and I can finally attend to some proper work,
This
so
guy's a
this
dick.
castle doesn't fall on our heads.
Absolute chief. Alright, what do we got? Got our equipment back. What's this? Military sword. Take that. Some riding clothes. Saxon Hubrick. Okay, well, seems we've finally been outfitted to equipment befitting our station. I mean, if that's trespassing, why have it in my quarters, really? Oh well.
Oh, it's just you, eh? Aha.
That was weird. Blacksmith. Right, common longsword. It's better than the military sword. Minimum strength 10. Do we not have strength 10? And then, what do we got? Servant's hood. Gallant coat. I guess that's a gambeson? Yep. Ordinary coat. Riding. Or frock. I mean, that's armour, isn't it? We want that on. We want the pouch on. Got the huntsman's gloves. Our noble quilted hose. And our master boots. Our lovely necklace. Is that everything? Yeah, I think so. Got a few bits we can sell. So let's do that. Hey, Mr. Blacksmith. Hey. I don't know. Trade? Cool. So sell that. We need to equip that belt. For the now, we'll just sell these bits. Oh no, that's Frankfurt still. You know what? We'll keep all these bits. So we're basically just selling a sword.
Let's
Won't get a
talk
lot
about the
for it.
price.
All right, I'm listening.
We do 40.
Finally, a reasonable sum. Thank you, and a good day to you.
Not bad, not bad.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Greetings to you, friend.
Oh, I'm going to check some stuff in the chest. I must say, the quests so far are pretty good, aren't they? Like, really detailed stuff. We'll take some bandages. And then from the player, what do we got? Materials. I feel like these can all go in here for now. Books. Do we need to keep books on us? Probably not. Food we will. A lot of this armour, probably not for now. Let's have a look. Inventory, armour. Right, we want that belt. Is the Italian Hubrick better than the Saxon one? I think it is. So we'll equip that instead, and we'll put that rusted plate on. And the elbow pads. Just so we've got a bit of armour. Will he buy the other Hubrick? Harbruck, whatever you call it. Haggle.
Word about the price.
All right, I'm listening.
Let's be cheeky. 43.
Aye, you'll convince me with that price. Pleasure doing
I
business.
think in the previous episode we'd taken a speech potion, and I think that's actually greatly helped. So we'll run down here and we'll grab our horse.
Greetings. Do you need something?
I'm here for some horse tack. I hear you have something for me.
Well, fuck me blind. Only yesterday you were delivering horseshoes and today you have your own horse? I'm amazed. But you're fucking things up for me and making a mess. And I don't want to get a whipping on your account. I've got the tack ready, but I've been ordered to show you our herring first. You can take him, they said. So kindly take a look at him in the stable here and tell me if you want him or not. Farewell.
I mean, it's way better than Pebbles, isn't it? The stamina, speed, courage, the value. So I think we will take him.
I took a look at Herring.
And?
I'll take him.
Good. He ain't the fastest, but he'll work his little heart out, and he'll keep going for fucking ages. And he's a well-behaved, smart animal as well. An honest stock, too. From the Sameen stud farm. Not one of them stolen nags that's seen around these parts. I've heard that wind is blowing from them dodgy nomads.
So
I heard.
I don't really want to.
Well,
get
let's
into
not
it.
forget about your horse. He's there in the stables, so go and get him. You do know how to ride, don't you?
I know the basics. I know how to ride. Don't worry. Yeah, I'm
Don't
fine.
worry. I'm right at home with horses. The main thing is to spur him on as fast as he can go. And when he can't keep it up, press him on. So he'll endure more next time. Spurs are a horseman's best friend.
Christ, fella, you don't know shit. It's a shame I have to give Herring to the likes of you. He deserves a better master. Now listen well, or I'll put the spurs into you. The first thing is, pet him now and again when you're in the saddle. Then he'll be calmer, looser. Actually, best do that as soon as you mount him. Once you're mounted, don't drive him too much over tough terrain. He won't trot too good and he won't move too fast neither. After all, the roads ain't for show. And horses ain't stupid, mind. If you leave him standing around, he'll most likely go and find a place he likes. A trough where he can drink or maybe some pasture. So don't be surprised if you leave him alone and then can't find him afterwards.
All right. I'll bear that in mind.
And of course,
Oh,
the
nice.
horse needs good kit. No more than yourself. Saddle, bridle, horseshoes. I've prepared some decent tack for you, so I don't get my arse whipped for not treating his lordship's honoured guest right. Mistakes don't go unpunished here. You can tack him up yourself, right?
Sure. Thanks.
Farewell.
Nice. Okay, so I think to tack him up, you need to go to the inventory and then like move that gear to the horse. Tack him up. Yeah. So move to horse, move to horse, move to horse, move to horse, and then you go over to your horse tab, and then you can equip. So equip. Prague saddle, soft leather bridle, and harness. Nice. So we've got some basic gear. Alright, so we've got our horse all sorted out. That's really cool. And I think we'll just get on our way, I guess. There's Hans.
I'm glad you're here. I needed to catch a breath of fresh air. I've had it up to here with that Chamberlain Stuffenberg, or whatever the bastard's name is.
I'd like to give him a punch in the mouth, F him, or you're not being fair on him. I mean, I think the guy's probably a bit of a dick, so...
Aye. Whenever I see him, I feel like giving him a smack in the mouth as well.
Or 5, which reminds me. Look, I know I behaved like an idiot, but...
don't worry about it.
Nah, don't worry about it. It's water under the bridge.
Water
I'm
under a
in your
duck.
debt. Talking of debts, There's one more we need to settle. Both of us. That herb woman, Bojena, really helped us after that ambush. If it hadn't been for her, we wouldn't have survived.
Aye. You're right.
I gave her my word. And the word of a noble must be kept, as we both know.
You're right. That's only proper.
Therefore, I entrust you with that, on behalf of both of us. Give her our sincerest thanks, along with this. That ought to repay our debt royally.
Your wish is my
Okay.
command, sir.
As soon as we get back from Nabokov. It's high time we set out so we can get back before nightfall. Carpe diem.
I'm ready.
Let's mount up then.
Cool. So I guess we're back to being messengers. I think, like, there's nobody heard of FedEx. Yeah, I'm,
It's nice to be out under the open sky.
That it is.
I was feeling really cramped in those gloomy corridors up there. But I can't deny, this is a real fucking castle. I've never seen anything like it before. Perkstein is just a little fortress in comparison. Von Berghoff certainly knows how to make an impression.
That's true. Von Berghoff must be loaded.
I expect the office of the Royal Chamberlain is a nice earner. Or maybe he shits gold ingots.
So yeah, the last couple of episodes have been really, really interesting. The wedding was a lot of fun, and the last one being
Fuck.
in prison was cool.
This place makes me feel queasy. Memento mori. I could have croaked here and gone off to join my old man in eternity. God rest his soul. Then he'd ask me, "So, son, what great deeds have you achieved in life?" And I'd have to tell him, "Well, Pa, I fucked everything up royally, and then they hanged me for poaching." Christ on a stick. I can't have that. When I go to the next life, I need to have something better to tell.
Tell him you
Whole
saved the
lot
land,
better.
tell him about me, tell him you preserved your line. That's that Latin phrase. Alright, I missed it. Never mind. Yeah, hopefully all of this will teach Hans to be a bit more humble, show him some humility. Because sometimes he's, you know, a bit too much.
Damn it. I need to get my mind on other things and get the feeling I'm living. Let's really spur these horses on, eh? What'd you say?
Of
How
course.
can I refuse you anything?
There's a junction beyond Troskovitz with a roadside chapel. Whoever reaches it first wins. So, get ready. Forward!
Go!
Give it all you've got!
Quick! Go!
Okay. Okay. This horse hates me.
Go! Quick!
This is something else I'm no good at in this game, apparently. I mean, Hans does have a better horse.
Come
though, I
on.
think. Oh well. I have no idea where he meant, by the way. So.
Quick!
Much like a church to me.
Whoa! Whoa!
Praise?
Everything all right? Hey?
We
Oh.
need to continue to Nabokov. Are you ready?
I'm ready, dude.
Christ, yeah. Oh, I needed that. My head feels a lot clearer now.
I'm glad to hear it.
Thanks for riding with me, old pal.
Think nothing of it. But watch out next time. I won't hold back.
You never give up. That's what I like most about you.
So, what now, Hans?
Like I say, I can see everything clearer now. And the thing that's clearest to me is I won't be trifled with anymore. I'm the Lord of fucking Perkstein. Let everyone know who they have the honor of addressing.
I'm with you on that, noble sir.
Splendid. So, forward to Nabokov. The sooner we get that out of the way, the sooner we can finally start dealing with more important matters.
Quick!
O dentes fortuna juvat!
I'm really curious as to how this quest will go. The last few have been really interesting in my opinion, you know, with the blacksmith
Turn right here.
cart.
I was thinking about our mission. What do you think of our prospects with von Bergov?
Well, we haven't got off to the best start, have we? But I'll do everything in my power to ensure we succeed. Hanush, Radzig and Jobst are depending on us. If they thought it was a lost cause, they wouldn't have sent me. They'd have sent, you know, someone less important. That's diplomacy in a nutshell. If you're serious about something, you send someone important to add gravity and show respect.
You didn't answer my question.
I did. You just didn't realize. All right, I'll explain. According to what Hanush told me before we set out, von Bergov is no fool. Quite the opposite. Persuading him won't be easy. We have to show him he has more to gain than to lose with us.
This shouldn't be about trade-offs. Sigismund is a usurper who's harming our land. Wenceslas is the true king, and siding with him is a matter of honor.
I agree, Henry. But as you can see, half the Bohemians' nobles don't. More than half, actually. They either see Sigismund as an opportunity, or they're simply fearful and will side with the one who has the upper hand. They'll be holed up on their estates, waiting for the storm to blow over without them having to lift a finger. We have to show them we have the upper hand. It doesn't matter if they side with us out of fear or honor. They just have to side with us. And von Bergov is just the man we need. As soon as we get his support, the majority will follow. Because some nobles will simply do whatever von Bergov does. They will think he's a genius.
Glad you feel better. You seem to know these parts. Let's keep.
I'm glad you feel better.
So am I, my friend. So am I. We still have lots to do before we go back to Ratai. And I was afraid, you know, that I'd fuck it up. And I almost did. But I'm not afraid anymore. Now I see it as an opportunity and a challenge. Any old fool can manage simple tasks. But hard ones, they require a man like Sir Hans Capon of Leipa and Perkstein.
And Henry of Skalitz.
Aye, he faces the hardest tasks of all. Nabokov is not far now. The fortress stands on a rocky outcrop. We'll have to go round, so we should be careful. Our mission will be taking us around a pond, and we know what happened last time. So get ready. As soon as we cross the stream, we'll give the horses a gallop again.
Yeah, as I was saying, the last couple of missions have been really interesting. Like, the wedding was really good fun. And the prison, although it was quite challenging and complicated to work out where you had to go and all the sneaking about, it was really, really interesting quest design. So again, really, really enjoyed it. I'm really curious to see what else we get next. I'm particularly looking forward to some combat. Now that I've done a bit of training with Tomcat and my fighting seems to be getting a bit better, I'm quite keen to test it out. And of course, we're playing a medieval game. I want to live that medieval fantasy
Turn left
and
here.
be clad in armor and slaying bandits, you know? So hopefully that all starts to come soon. I'm guessing from the beginning of the game, because we had that sort of little prologue where Hans got shot with an arrow in the castle, that we might have to play out that battle, which would be really, really cool if we do.
Nice
I'd
fortress.
actually quite enjoy
I like
that.
the way it's concealed. Nicely situated on an outcrop, with a mighty tower and only one approach road. Easy to defend with a view of the whole valley and its approaches. A well-chosen site.
Are you an expert?
Are you an expert on fortress construction?
You could say that. It's part of a nobleman's and a warrior's upbringing. Hanush forced me to listen to those teachings from Bernard and others, and I'm glad he did. When I think about it, unquestionably learning feeds a man's soul, but right now my belly needs feeding. So I hope Sir Yaramira is well stocked. Von Bergov's morning feast set a high bar, after all.
My eyes are sore, I don't traveling. Let's just fast travel. We're nearly there anyway, but...
So, we're here. What now, Sir Hans?
Now, I expect someone will come to greet us. And hopefully not like they did in Trotsky.
Hey! So Yaromir don't receive visitors. You'll have to leave.
I beg your pardon. See
Oh,
to
here
it
we
that he
go
receives
again.
me immediately.
Can't be done. Sorry about that.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Lipa, and I am here with a message from Lord von Berghoff. So get to it. And if you keep me waiting here much longer, you'll be sorry.
Please be patient for a while, sir.
My word. You got a sharp tongue sometimes. But what if he won't receive us?
He will. Just wait and see.
Seems like Hans has gotten more arrogant, which is not what we needed, I don't think.
Come along. Sir Yaromir will be here any moment.
See?
The Lord Jesus Christ be praised.
Forever and ever.
Please excuse our precautions, gentlemen. These are evil times. Well then, Yaromir of Nabokov at your service. And whom do I have the honor of welcoming to my humble seat?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I am honored, Sir Yaromir. Sir Otto von Berghoff asked me to convey to you his cordial greetings, and to parley with you in the matter of the security of this domain.
Certainly, certainly. These are troubled times indeed. Please accept my hospitality, sir. You're surely thirsty after your journey, and you'll have greater comfort in the tower.
An excellent idea. If I may ask that our horses may not be neglected either.
Pelzel, you heard his lordship.
But I've already got 15 animals to deal with. Why doesn't Hurtle do it?
Hurtle has other duties. Stop griping and get to it.
15 horses! My word, sir. You must be doing all right for yourself.
Not entirely. But fortune smiled on me for once at least.
On me too, one could say. I suppose she's doing the rounds in these parts. So, tell me, sir, how did you achieve what you have?
Well, it's a long, complicated story. But I'm guessing von
OnlyFans, that's how
Berghoff
he
didn't
did it.
send you here to find out how well off I am. Or did he?
No, he didn't. I apologize, Sir Yaromir. So, let's proceed to the real reason he sent us. Henry, be prepared. I won't keep Sir Yaromir very long.
Certainly.
Michael, you take Henry here under your wing and make sure he's well taken care of.
Certainly. Henry, eh? Michael's my name, and I welcome you to our little place. It's not the fanciest fortress ever, but you know, I like it here. It serves us well.
What a
How
lovely
was your
guy.
journey? All good?
Aye.
Good.
Lovely country. A feast for the eyes.
Well, that's nice to hear, especially from someone from far-off parts. But I must say, my throat is dry. And maybe yours too, eh? Come along with me. We'll soon fix that. I'll make you feel at home and we can have a chat. As I said, the fortress may be small, but the work never stops. Right now, we're repairing the fortifications down there, so don't get under the lad's feet. But you can drop in on Pelzel and check how he's looking after your horses. We're rolling some dice, eh? We've got none of guesswork, so don't all be shy. Invite him to play if he finds himself at a loose end. At least he'll show you how your betters play.
Right you are, Michael. You can rely on me.
And you, Ertul, have you got shit for brains? You've got a guess, for fuck's sake.
I'm sorry, Michael. I didn't know.
Shut your gob and attend to your duties.
Right.
Oh, he may not be
you've
as
heard
nice
then.
as first
I hope
thought.
you won't disappoint Zvert and pass some time with him.
Good day.
I'd love to have a game.
being
Glad to hear it.
or
You're a
coward?
good lad. I can tell just by looking at you. His work has some polished badges. I'm sure he'd love to take a look at yours. You'll find him over there at the table. He's there pretty much all day. I'll keep telling him. Your arse will wear a hole down there one day, and you'll fall down in it. Dice and all. But now to the important
Alright.
business. There's a bite to eat on the table and something to wash it down with, so help yourself. And I'll be happy to chew the fat. I'm sure you've got loads of stories.
Alright, we'll get to know Michael. Can we take the food? No, not while we sat down.
I heard Lord von Berghoff himself sent you, so...
Of course
what
you heard
has he
that, you were
sent
stood
with?
right there. That's the Lordship's business.
That's for their lordships to know. Not me.
Aye. No one tells us commoners anything. Typical lords. But you must have heard something. You know how it goes. You've got ears, ain't you?
I feel like we shouldn't tell him anything because he could be a spy.
I've got
Well,
ears.
clearly he's a spy for his
But
lord,
I don't
right?
crouch at keyholes.
All right, I didn't mean to offend you. Tell me one thing, though. Why didn't von Berghoff send one of his own instead of some Lord of Perkstein and his escort?
Well, I suppose he wanted to show respect to Lord Yaramir. So he didn't send just anyone.
Ah, the way of the nobles. Not something I know much about, but you do, it seems. So your master, Lord Capon of Perkstein, is somehow significant.
Pretty insignificant.
Now, the Lords of Liper are a large house. Among them, Capon is pretty insignificant.
I feel like I
That
don't want to
must
give
piss
anything
him
away.
off, eh? I wonder how many more of his relatives will have to pass on before he gets something worthwhile.
Well, I never looked into it.
And you're his what? Yeah, page, servant?
His escort. I give advice when he asks for it. But mostly I take care of his security.
Fair enough. I get it. I used to travel with Lord Yaramir, but he barely travels these days, so I don't get out much.
Lord Capon is always getting up to something.
Well, I envy you a bit. But hey, we've had a nice chat. And since you're here, what would you say to a bit of a friendly duel? You've
Yeah,
got
I'm
time
down.
to kill, and me too. Let's do something to shorten it. We can do something dignified. We'll clash arms for the glory of our masters. You for yours, me for mine.
I
I
accept.
accept your offer.
He's going to kick my ass.
I'd
guys.
fight for
This
Lord
is what's
Capon
gonna
any
happen.
time and any place.
Then you're the right man in the right place. Get your kit ready, and we can get stuck in.
Let's fight.
Let's do it, Michael.
You don't have to ask twice. We've got some blunt old weapons for practice here, so we'll use them. We don't want to hack each other to pieces, do we?
That's sensible.
We'll do it in a little courtyard behind the gate. Tell me what weapon you want, and we'll get cracking.
Long sword.
Give me a longsword.
You must fancy yourself a master swordsman. I can't wait to see what you can do with it. Give me a moment. I'll put my gear on.
Oh. Right, so we need to make sure that we beat this guy.
Going at it just
For the honour of our lord.
I could watch this all day.
Master strike. Sick.
Oh! You son of a bitch! Ah! What the?
Whee!
Ah, shit! What the? Oh! You son of a bitch!
Oh, look at that.
Michael is one of the best fighters around.
Wait, we did alright there, guys. That's pretty intense.
Smash him, Michael! Smash him, Michael!
Look at this little bitch walking away.
Greetings.
Greetings to
He's
you.
like,
I'm
well,
sorry.
now. So we absolutely ruined him.
A good fight. An honourable.
Yeah, I'd say. I haven't had such a good stretch in a long time.
Lord Capon's honour has been defended.
Ha! That it has. Didn't expect you to take me down like that. All honor to you, Henry. Here you go. Something to remember Nabokov by on your journeys with Sir Capon. You won fair and square. If you're feeling a bit sore, go and see Clara. She'll be in that house beneath the smithy beyond the gate, I reckon. She'll be happy if you show her where it hurts. I might have said this already, but if you've got nothing on your plate, you can have a game of dice's work. Or try Pelzel in the stables. I'm sure he'd love to show you how we hold races to pass the time. And if you want to train some other battle skills, you can practice archery with Mark. I reckon you'll find him on the gate.
Are you being cautious or cowardly?
Right, let's have a game of dice.
Would you like to play dice?
What game would you like to play?
Without a badge?
Courteous from me.
Let's play.
All in, right?
Henry?
If you're gonna gamble, so
Fancy a game of dice?
Yeah, we're literally playing, dude. Not great, but not bad. We'll score and continue. That's fine as well. We'll score those 3 and continue.
If I was you,
No, we won't. I
I'd
meant pass.
take it.
Yeah, I should have passed. I meant to pass, but oh well. He's got a couple of cheap dice in there. Surely a pass.
These
Come on.
ones here. Damn it! They're yours, lad.
Okay.
I'm always glad to see polite people
Got
like
one.
you.
Score and
God be
continue.
with you.
One, score and continue.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know.
2-1, score and continue.
Have you
It's
lost your
risky now.
mind? You're going to lose everything.
We have. We lost everything.
These ones here.
Outrageous.
My God! Oh, come on!
Right, we got this, guys. We just need a good hand. 1, 2, 3. That's 600. That's 1200. We'll score and pass. Let's
And
not
you
get
look like
greedy.
you can't count to 5.
Wow.
These ones here.
It's alright, we're still doing okay. It doesn't matter that he's scoring a little bit.
Finished. Your turn.
Okay. What do we got? 2 ones. We'll score those and we will continue. We'll score a 5 and we'll continue, but this is probably the last one we try. This might bust us. Score and we'll pass.
What? Oh, come on!
Nice. Right, we stand a good chance, I think. What do we got? We'll score 1-1 and we will continue. I want 4 of a kind, really. score 1-1 and we'll continue. Three threes. Let's give us 300 and then 50 and we'll continue. Okay, we'll score the 1, continue. We'll score the 1, continue. Probably last hand, unless we get some sort of god roll. Gog roll? Yeah, we'll score and pass. We don't need to get greedy. Okay. I'm surprised. Well, I mean, you keep the 4, don't you? Because you get the 4 all the time.
My God!
This
Oh,
guy's too
come
greedy.
on.
That's the problem. See? You can never be too greedy. Or you can always be too greedy. Right, that's going to give us, what, 900? 600? 650? Yeah, we'll score and pass. Again, don't need to be greedy.
My God! I'm done.
I mean, he had a really good hand there. Right, score and continue. Score a 5 and continue. Score a 5 and continue. I mean, this is a terrible run, so I don't mind bustling on this. Score a 5 and pass. Still everything to play for. He could easily come back.
These ones here.
It's an interesting game, this. I wouldn't mind playing in real life. Might have to try and work it out. I mean, don't have to work it out because the rules are here. I could just copy paste. But could be a fun game. Surely he'll pass. Oh my god, risky. Bust.
Kurva! Bloody dice.
There's no blood on them. Right. I'm only going to score the 1 and continue. See if we can get 800 in this round. That'd be really good. Oh, if only we had a 4, that would have been great. Score a 1, continue. Score a 5 and continue. Risky. Bust. Yeah, bust.
These ones here.
Three twos as well. Score and continue. Good hand. And again.
Kurva!
Nice.
Bloody dice.
Can't get too greedy. That's the problem.
My God. If things
Bust
keep
off the
going that
back.
way, I won't get to throw.
It's still 700 ahead. We can do this. He's doing well on this hand, though. Pass. He's gonna
Damn
pass.
it! They're yours, lad.
Alright, what do we got? What do we got?
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Score and continue. We really need a good hand now, because he's catching up. What's that? 4 4s. I mean, that'll do it. That's us 1.
My God, why? Why
mate?
do I even play?
130 groschen, not bad. Let's go down, get cleaned up, healed up. Is it this lady? Clara? Talk?
Well, I never. The great warrior himself has come to visit. I can't remember the last time anyone beat Michael. You didn't hold back.
Didn't just beat him, I kicked his
Oh,
bloody
but
bum.
nor did he. That's why I'm here, actually. He knocked me about a bit. I was wondering if you'd take a look at my wounds, if you've got a moment.
That's what I'm here for. Show me so I know if I need to apply ointment, stitches, or the saw.
Oh god.
Surely won't be all that bad.
Don't worry, Sir Knight. You'll live here in one piece.
Clara has you in the care, so don't fuss
Well,
too much.
I've done what I could. Better now?
Aye. Much better. Thanks a lot.
I'm glad. Will you tell me who you are?
Henry. Lord Capon's retainer. We're on a mission from Lord Bombergoff.
Oh, I'm Clara. Nice to meet you, Sir Knight.
I'm not a knight.
I'm not a knight, actually.
Oh, how come? You look like one.
Never been knighted.
Knights are a separate class. Not every noble with a sword is a knight, you know.
Please, explain it to me then.
For you to become a knight...
Hang on. I can become a knight as well.
No, of course not. I wanted to say that some are knights...
Summer nights are made for lovers.
Oh my god.
No, I meant to say... Oh dear. Let's not dig myself in any deeper.
Don't take it to heart. You're more of a knight than half the men here in the fortress. Well, I have work to do. Sorry. There's a lot of sick people here and I have to go and get some fresh herbs. Although, a real knight wouldn't let me go all alone, would he?
Oh, this is getting like bonus territory. I'll be happy to.
I'll be happy to. At least I'll get to explore the Nabokov surroundings.
The countryside's pretty round here, but it won't be a long walk. I'll just pick some herbs in the glade. Shall we go?
I
Our
thought you
little
healed
fortress
me.
doesn't
You
impress you
absolute
much,
liar.
I suppose.
Oh,
You
it
must
is.
be used to real
Healing.
castles. Actually,
sorry.
that's why I'm so pleased you're here. A bit of excitement at last. Tell me more about knights. Or better still, about yourself. Where have you been? What have you seen?
All right then. Some time ago, my native region, far from here, was plagued by a gang of bandits. I tracked them, and it wasn't easy, until I found their secret stronghold in an abandoned village. A battle broke out. I fought my way to the loft of a run-down church. There, I found their leader and killed him in a duel.
It's just
You
a list
really
of
aren't any
boasts, isn't it,
run-of-the-mill
really?
man-at-arms. At least I have nothing to fear when I'm with you. Tell me more, please.
Once, I was on the trail of this scoundrel, but the sly fox hid in the cloisters of Sasau Monastery. So I had to become a novice to track him down.
Good heavens! So you're actually a monk?
No. I entered the monastery under a false name. So I'd say I'm not a real monk.
That's good to know. Thank you for telling me your stories. It's nothing like my life. I just patch up the lads when they come back cut up and bruised, like last time. But I have other talents too.
Oi, oi.
Horses here, more in the stables, and a big corral with even more outside the village. That's a lot more than I'd expect here. I wonder where Lord Nebat got them all. Maybe that Pelzer will know.
This really is a lovely spot. If it was up to me, I'd just lie down in the grass and take it easy. But I can't.
Why not?
I have to gather herbs to treat the wounded. When the ointments and concoctions run out, they reach for the liquor. And if his lordship found out I was dawdling, he'd have my guts for garters.
Does Sir Yaramir treat you badly?
Not at all. He's a good master, but strict, I can't lie. Still, now you're here, you can help me with those herbs. Then maybe we'll find a moment.
For dawdling? I can.
Maybe I'll tell you some stories in return.
Sure, I'll be
Sure.
glad to help.
I'll be glad to help. What do you need?
I need marigold, a lot of it ideally. Then poppy and some sage. It all grows in the glade here, but sometimes it takes a while to find.
All right. I'll be right back.
Thank you. I'll wait here.
Alright, so let's go get some flowers. There's chamomile. Poppies, marigolds, and sage.
I've got everything.
Wonderful. Thanks a lot. You've really helped me out.
You promised you'd tell me something.
I will. Don't worry. But first I want to show you something. Hurry.
I think we know where this is going, guys. This is all very rude.
Now tell me what's so important that you couldn't tell me back there in the glade.
I wanted to give you a riddle.
A riddle? Why?
You'll know soon enough. Now listen. I bloom in silence, a petal's grace, a delicate charm in a hidden place, a whispered scent, a subtle ploy. What am I, elusive and coy? Solve this riddle, unlock the joy.
Oh, okay.
The only petal I see here is called Clara.
The right answer. And now for your reward.
Oh my gosh.
I hope they didn't hear us in the fortress. People wouldn't half talk. If you're as good as that on the battlefield, may God have mercy on your enemies.
I'm not so considerate on the battlefield, because as a true knight, I must do everything I can for a damsel in distress.
You'll soon be a begging knight if you carry on like that.
What do you mean?
Well, I can grind the seeds and the like, but not every damsel in distress knows the recipe.
Should we stay a while longer?
No, up you get. I've got enough herbs and the sick are waiting. Pass me my clothes, please.
Sure. I should get dressed too.
Farewell for now, Henry, and thanks for your help.
Well, that was quite the adventure. I wonder if she does that with everyone that goes for healing. Just notice we also have a buff. Secret herb. Got to know the hero Carlo and decided to pass the time while waiting for Capon by going for a stroll with her. After collecting some medical herbs, you spent a few pleasant moments in a forest glade. Yeah, moments, literally. You feel better, you feel blissful, and you will for quite some time. Your strength, agility, and vitality are temporarily increased by 2. So, having a little boink boink gives you a buff. Who'd have thought?
God grant you hate, sir. Got a moment? I'm going into the woods to collect dead wood, if you know what I mean.
I don't understand.
What? What are you on about?
Nothing, sir. Just saying I'm off to collect some kindling. I thought you might give me a hand.
What is he on about?
Hey, sir. Hear me out, please.
All right. I'm all ears.
It's a good thing you're here, sir. You ain't local, are you? I've never seen you or the other gent who came with you.
That's right. We're not from round here. We came to see Sir Yaramir on Lord von Bergov's business.
That's just it. I ain't seen Sir Yaramir in ages. Them new men-at-arms are in charge now. They told us they're Sir Yaramir's friends guarding the fortress against the bandits in these parts. But there aren't half a lot of them, sir. Day and night they come and go, and there never was that many men-at-arms here, long as I can remember. Oh, shit. I think some guards are coming this way. They mustn't see me, otherwise I'll be for it. Mark my words, sir. Something ain't right here.
Okay, so, clearly it's all a big ruse.
I heard something suspicious here. It would never have occurred to me that it was you, sir. You shouldn't be creeping through the undergrowth like that. Someone might mistake you for a hare and shoot you. And that would be most unfortunate.
Thanks for your concern, but I'm fine. I may have the ears of a fox and the eyes of a hawk. I'm nothing like a hare, though.
Well, I've got the nose of a wolf, so watch out. You're an honored guest. You shouldn't be creeping through the undergrowth like some wild boar. All your needs will be taken care of in the fortress, as hospitality demands.
Yeah, so as I said, something's gone awry. And it's probably a good thing that I downplayed who Lord Hans was. Let's, Hans is there, let's go find out.
Greetings. It's a good thing you've come. We're all finished here. Excellent! My favorite retainer and protector just when I need him. The mission is fulfilled. It was a good meeting. In fact, we had a nice long chat. Sir Yaramir is a pleasant fellow, and he promised to send some men to help Lord von Bergov, of course. So we got what we came for. What about you? Did you have fun?
I had a great time.
Thought you, Jill?
Michael, the garrison commander, challenged me to defend your honor in a friendly duel.
Did you win?
Of course.
Sorry I asked. But now back to our duties. We return to Lord von Bergov.
I want to explore a bit
Wait.
more.
I'd like to explore a bit more.
Why? We did what we were supposed to. There's nothing keeping us here now.
I know it sounds odd, but there's something fishy here. I've got a bad feeling about it, and I want to find out more.
Henry.
Please, trust my judgment.
All right, but make it quick. And above all, I don't want any more trouble. We're here because of von Bergov's business, not for some godforsaken fortress. Got that?
Sure.
I won't wait forever. If you don't turn up in time, you can catch up with me on the way, or we'll meet back at Trotsky. But I won't be pleased. You're supposed to ensure my safety.
Maybe just wait for me then? Right, let's have a quick look at the journal. I mean, nothing's coming up.
There ain't nothing to see here, sir.
Let me be,
Unless you
sir.
got
I don't have
thing
any
for chick face. But
Right.
the prettiest chick ain't here. She's beyond the upper gate in the fortress.
Why won't he talk? Alright. Okay guys, so I'm going to be completely honest. I know what to do here just through trial and error. Well, roughly what to do. I basically checked the whole castle. It seems like it's basically full of bandits. And that's it. So the only place I haven't checked is the prison. So I think that's what we need to do. I think we need to go through the kitchen and behind and then sneak, knock out a guy. But we need to be really careful.
Huh? Hey?
So we'll wait for him to stand up and we'll go through the kitchen.
Heard something.
Yeah, there we go.
Fuck it.
Okay, then we need to just try and knock out this guy. It's like the perfect place to dump a body. Right, now we're gonna take the key from him. I haven't actually made it inside the jail yet, so should be interesting to see what we find. Oh my god, this guy. Let's have a look.
What do you want now? You've already taken everything I have.
Oh, it's good luck, Henry.
Sooner or later, Otto von Bergau will find out the truth and have you all hanged, believe you me.
Hold on. You've got me mixed up with someone. It was Lord von Bergov who sent me here.
What? If you're not one of those cutthroats, what are you doing here?
I swear by all that's holy, I came from Trotsky on a mission from Lord von Bergov.
Thank God. Fortune smiles on me. I'm Jaromir Nebok. You gallop back to Trotsky and tell Sir Otto that bandits have seized the fortress and are holding me captive. Tell him to bring an army and put an end to their mischief.
Okay, who's their leader?
When we arrived, their leader pretended to be you and tried to deceive us.
The bastard!
Who is he?
I haven't a clue. I've never seen him before, and he didn't bother to introduce himself. His men call him Captain. But the way he behaves and speaks, I reckon he's high-born. Now, stop wasting time. Go and tell Otto von Bergau.
Okay,
I'll tell Lord von Bergov everything. You can depend on me, sir.
God bless you. Now go.
I can't go straight away. I have to wait till my lord's meeting is over. Otherwise, it would be suspicious.
For God's sake, at least get your horses ready then, so you can leave at once. God be with you.
Yeah, I mean, interesting twist, right? Just pop our clothes back on. Smooth cuirass.
Hey.
Yeah, I'll go. I'll go. At least Hans is still here. I didn't think he'd wait. Oh god, there's so many layers to these outfits. It's ridiculous. Okay, Hans, let's go. We should go right now. Come on, we better go, buddy. Let's go.
Fucking hell, Hans. You can be glad you're alive.
Is there something wrong?
You bet there is. The whole fortress has been taken over by bandits. They attacked it and took Sir Yaramir prisoner. They're pretending to be his garrison. And you didn't speak to Nebak, but to their chief. Thank Christ they didn't take you prisoner as well.
What?
I found the real Nebak in jail. I swear to God it's all true. We have to disappear as quickly as possible, before they take us captive as well.
Oh, shit! Well, then we better leave right now. You can explain it properly on the way.
Yeah, it's pretty mental, really. I think as I said, it's probably a good thing I downplayed Hans being, you know, really highborn.
Yo, this place again. Oh, it makes my blood run cold. But it's good we're back safe. I was somewhat afraid they might send someone after us. Especially after what you said on the way about Sir Yaramir being a prisoner. It was clever of you to sniff out the deception, Henry. I'll take my hat off to you. Lord von Berghoff must be informed.
Let's go and see.
Of course. Let's see him at once.
Welcome back, Sir Hans. Henry?
Greetings, sir.
I'm glad you got back safe and sound. Now let's get down to business. Lord Capon, what news do you bring from Sir Yaramir? How many of his men can I count on?
None, my lord. The situation is worse than you can imagine. Nebakov Fortress has been taken over by bandits, and Sir Yaramir is their prisoner.
What?
Their leader posed as Sir Yaramir. While I negotiated with him, Henry found out the truth.
He requests your help.
Sir Yaramir urgently requests that you send a force to Nebakov and free him.
I will, of course. The news might actually be better than it seems.
What?
What's good about it? They seized the fortress.
At last, we know where to strike. They thought they would gain a foothold, but instead they walked into a trap. Nebakov will be easy to besiege. We will set out when we have enough men mustered. That heap of sticks will not last a day against my knights.
You can count on us?
You can count on us, sir.
I should hope so. I'm sure young Lord Capon is eager to demonstrate his valor in the field. And just maybe, Henry, you will win your knight's spurs.
We will support you in the field, of course. But before we take the fortress, I'm very keen to finish the business we came about.
There will be time enough for that. There are several loose ends to tidy up before we attack Nebakov. You have proved yourselves most capable. So I will let you take care of it. We caught one of those bastards who ambushed us.
What? How?
A stroke of luck, more than anything. He's under lock and key down in the dungeons.
And? Did you get anything out of him, sir?
It turns out he's a tough nut to crack. My men haven't yet got a word out of him.
What about torture, sir?
That is just it. The men are superstitious. They say unclean work fits only for an executioner, and it seems we don't have one here. So they just beat him a little. But the bastard certainly knows how to hold his tongue.
Damn!
I thought you might also be interested in what he knows. He's most likely from the same band that attacked you. I don't know what you think about such superstitions, Lord Capon. But if you want to try and get something out of him, I will not hold you back. If he doesn't sing, he is of no use to us anyway. We need to know who he is in league with. Because it is not possible that they could evade us for so long without local support.
That's an offer that's hard to resist, Sir Otto. I have a whole list of questions for that scoundrel, and superstitions mean nothing to me.
All the instruments you need are right there. Make him regret the day he took up arms against us.
We'll get out of him the hard way.
I'm surprised how tender-hearted your men are. Especially after what that band did to you and your captain. But I haven't forgotten. We'll get it out of him. The hard way, if need be.
I'm glad to hear it. You have already surprised me once or twice, so I'm interested to see if you can do it again. And if not, I shall just hang the bastard. As a warning to the others. Nevertheless, while we are dealing with nuisances, did you notice anything suspicious on my estate while I was away? Something that might put us on the trail of those scoundrels, say.
I'm afraid I can't help you there, sir. While you were away, I spent my time, hunting. And after that, I was a guest in your cellars.
That's true. And you, Henry?
There are nomads here. Young Seming left his own wedding.
A strange thing happened. Young Seming rushed off from his own wedding as soon as the ceremony was over. He left his bride there. On their wedding night. The poor girl was devastated.
Interesting. That was around the time your company was attacked, was it not?
You are right. That is truly strange coincidence. Young Olda. I don't like where this is going. But we have to uncover the truth. I hope the answers are waiting for us below. In the dungeon. Now, to more pleasant business. My personal bodyguard, Lord Bartosz, also known as Black Bartosz, came back from Prague with me. An outstanding swordsman, among other things. So if you want to take your mind off things, or fancy some training, as my esteemed guest, he will be at your service. You will most likely find him at the sword-fighting arena in the outer fortifications. For you, Henry, he will have a gift from my personal armory, as a token of my gratitude for your services.
Sick.
Thank you, sir.
Okay guys, I think that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll be back with another one shortly. Catch you later.